Hey people, welcome back to Hit Point In. Name's Revolt. Today we are actually starting a new mission. A new scenario, a new playthrough. The realm setup is going to be large. Actually, you know what? Let's go very large. Yeah. Let's go very large. 9 players. This might chug a little bit, but it should be okay. Brutal difficulty, complex trade, so it doesn't matter what the game's gonna throw at us. And we're gonna have the classic turn system because things might be just a bit too chaotic for the game for everybody to do their turn at the same time. So, let's go.
Your journey
and
starts here.
The builds we're actually gonna go for today will be a dot archer focused build. And I've already created the faction. We have the hunting vermin with Alarich Grimtane as the leader. They're of the dark culture. We're going to be starting off with the Tome of Alchemy. We're rat people. I'm not going to say Skaven, but we might be Skave. We have Hideous Stench on our melee, on all of our units. So when our units are next to the enemy is going to receive -2 resistance and -2 status resistance. We're interested in that -2 status resistance. That's going to allow us to more consistently put dots on the enemy. We have Keen Sighted to increase accuracy, so we can consistently put more dots on the enemy. The way we're going to be applying these dots will be through our archers. We have the Dark Culture because the Dark Culture can benefit from adding Weakened on the enemy, and because we started with a Tome of Alchemy, we're going to be consistently adding Weakening on the enemy, so they're going to be able to do more damage. So the thing that I'm on the fence about is the fact that we don't really have a very powerful front line with this build. So I don't know, maybe I should have went for Industrious, maybe I should have stood, maybe I'm just gonna go and try out Dark, but I've in the end decided to just pursue Dark and see how that works. We're Fable Hunters, because I'm gonna be needing 1 extra nature affinity so I can get the tomes I want for this build. We got Runesmiths because we're gonna be adding a lot of unit enchantments. We're gonna be adding, damage abilities. Sorry, we're going to be adding dot effects and debuffs through the unit enchantments mostly. I went with Glory Seeker as the ambition for the hero, because, well, Rank Slayer is going to be allowing us to deal with some of those nasty late game units. And then the AI doesn't matter, Deceptive Spy, it's perfectly fine. Let's go and see if we can make this work. Or die trying horribly. We are on max difficulty, so I might just blow up. Our hero is a ranger, because I plan on playing around alchemical miasma a little bit. And I plan on trying to apply as many dot effects with the hero as well. We'll see how this is going to play out. This might go horribly, horribly wrong and blow in our faces. Maybe because I'm lacking a front line, it might have been a good idea to go for a melee hero. But in the end, I decided on a mortal champion in the hopes that maybe the mortal champion has some stuff that further decrease the status effects of the enemy, or just helps with the overall buffing of the boys. We'll see. We will see. I have my tome and build order that I made last evening over here. Good. Perfect. I automatically started with Disperse Afflicting Miasma. Good. And we also have Ice Shackles. That's going to allow us to kite the enemy around a little bit. It seems we have Umbral Abyss on this map. Okay. Lightless revealed. The nights are dark and full of terrors. Okay, Game of Thrones reference. Vision range of all units is reduced by -2, so that's gonna be fun. Might have to invest a little bit into further vision. I don't know, I decided that since they're dabbling into alchemy and stuff, this horned bear mount looked kinda cool, kinda like an experiment. Outrider has the base damage a little bit too low. We're probably not gonna be relying on it to apply our debuffs. I do start off with 2 pursuers, which is great. But I'm probably going to be replacing... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be replacing these pursuers with the Afflictors. Now, the Afflictor is a tier 2. They do have a little bit extra base damage, and they would be able to apply the Miasma Shot. Materium Refinery, that's not a bad building to get. I don't think we're going to be relying on support units. I don't think we're going to be having any support units at all in the stack. The tomes that I'm going to be getting will be giving us the Druid of the Cycles, but nah. So, to tell you the build and what's the idea behind it, we're going to be looking to put as many effects on our archers as possible. While our front line is going to be it's going to be decreasing the status resistance of the enemy. So we started off with the Tome of Alchemy. Actually, just all tomes. There we go. So we started off with the Tome of Alchemy. We want the Disperse Afflicting Miasma from this one and the Afflictor. We're also going to be looking to build the Alchemist Lab, grab the Material Refinery, and I'm going to be looking to get Anti-Magic Tincture. Simply for some defensive purposes and some cleansing. Then we're going to get Tome of Rock, Roots, and Pyromancy. But I haven't actually decided in which order yet. Since we do have Umbral presence on the map, I'm probably going to go for an early Tome of Pyromancy. Just because Umbral demons are weak to fire. So from the Tome of Pyromancy, I'm going to be looking to get Fury Arrows, Searing Blades together. And that's kind of it on what I want from the Pyromancy. Then from the Tome of Roots, we will want Blight Blades, Poison Arrows. Might get Vine Prison, we'll see how it goes. And then from the Tome of Rock, in particular, I want Obsidian Weapons. So, a little bit of a explanation. It would be Pyromancy would provide us with the Fire Dot. Roots will provide us with the Poison Dot, and Rock will provide us with the Bleeding Dot. Now, I'm not going to go for the Tome of Cryomancy because Burning and Freezing cancel each other out, but we will get Ice for when we go for the Tome of Calamity at Tier 4. But I digress. Just going to go back a little bit to explain. So, Tome of Alchemy, Pyromancy, Roots, Rock, depending on what order we go for. Then I'm going to go Tome of Misfortune at Tier 2. So this is not a very popular tome. A Tome of Mayhem. Yeah. We're going for the Mark of Misfortune, but we're going for the Tome of Mayhem. This is also a little bit of an experiment. I want to see if the Misfortune damage, take 8 physical damage when fumbling, stacks. So, if there are 3 stacks of Misfortune, will the enemy take 24 physical damage, even though that's resisted and mitigated by their defense? We'll see. Also, 45% chance to fumble, doesn't sound very bad. But, yeah, it's going to be affecting our range units. We'll see how it works. And it's technically a dot, kinda? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna disconnect that and reconnect it in case it was fudgy. But it's fine. We'll see. Okay, let's see. After Mayhem, I should have enough tomes and affinities to go into Tome of Cycles. We will definitely want that Projectile of Decay. We'll see what else we're going to be getting from this tome. Maybe Parting Gifts, maybe Druid of the Cycles. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on how this build plays out. Afterwards, it's going to be Tome of Pandemonium. If it doesn't allow me to grab a tier 4, I'm going to grab Tome of Pandemonium. And the reason why we're going for Tome of Pandemonium is Vessels of Chaos. So my face is covering it, but turns the target race into a conduit of chaotic energy, and it's granting them 10% damage for each of the target's negative status effects, and it stacks up to 3 times. So 30% damage increase to everybody sounds pretty good. But the second thing that might be interesting, and people kind of sleep on it, is the Chaos Eater. Now, the Chaos Eater on his own, in a vacuum, is not that great. He does do 16 damage per hit with the Chaos Bolt, where the secondary hit is going to be a random elemental damage. So still, 16 damage per hit. It's a repeating attack. It does decent. Havoc Magic has a chance of inflicting random negative status effects, but combined with our dot focus build, where we're going to be adding as many dots as possible on the enemy, we will now have Consume Chaos. Now, Consume Chaos removes all negative status effects off the enemy, which is bad, but it deals 12 random elemental damage for each status effect removed. And we're planning on adding a stupid amount of status effects. So this... I've seen this delete enemies. It does over 100 damage sometimes if there's enough debuffs on the enemy. And I'm also going to be experimenting with having this unit as a front line. If I remember correctly, I think it's considered a melee mage. I'm going to have to check. This is more of a I just came up with the plan. We'll see if it actually works. So Chaos Eater, it is a melee mage, yeah. Can use magic and support abilities while engaged in melee. So we'll see. We'll see if we just put these pit bulls on the front line and see how they do. Okay, and then in the late game, I feel like the biggest power spike will be at tier 4 Tome of Calamity. This is going to be turning our burning effect into the ghost fire effect, and that's also going to be allowing us to apply... so what we want from this one is accursed armors and accursed projectiles. That's the priority. Anything else is a bonus. Combat of Calamity is awesome. Summon Calamity Dragon, awesome. But the ghost fire will do fire and frost damage. The enemy is gonna... This will stack up 5 times, and we can also apply Frozen Effect on the enemy. So once I get this, I might also get Tome of Cryomancy. We'll see, but super late game optional tome, pretty much. Then afterwards, just to round up the build and give it a little bit of late game staying power, Tome of Paradise for the Gaia's Chosen, into Tome of Goddess of Nature for that Force of Nature. Because we're going to be plant people, Force of Nature will take effect on all of our units. We're going to do 20% extra critical chance and plus 4 blight damage just to increase that base attack even further. So by the end game, besides the fact that we're going to be applying a stupid amount of dots with each attack, we should also be able to do a decent chunk of base damage as well. So yeah, that's kind of the build. Afterwards, if the game goes on, as the game progresses, I do have some optional guides that we can take. So one of them is Tome of Inquisition, and that one we would take for the Inquisitor's Mark. That's going to allow our ranged units to have a 30% chance of inflicting Condemned, which reduce status resistance, and this directly synergizes with all of our dots, because it's going to be increasing the application chance. It's going to be applying Weakened, and it's going to be applying Slowed. the chance of it applying is a little bit low, but we have so many things that have a chance to apply that something is bound to be added. The only reason why I consider it an optional tome is because it's the only order tome that does, and the order affinity doesn't directly feed into the rest of the tomes to unlock. We mainly need the nature and the chaos to unlock the main stuff. Then the second one would be Tome of Winds. And the reason for the Tome of Winds is you'd think it's Seeker Arrows, but the extra range it's not really that important. Ever since they nerfed the general range of units from 5 to 4, Seeker Arrows really went down on the priority chain. One extra range doesn't really do that much. But it's actually more for the Zephyr Archer why I would take this. If I feel like our Pursuers, which are our tier 1 archer units, and our Afflictors just don't scale that well in the late game, since we're on brutal difficulty, they might not, I would probably replace them with a Zephyr Archer. But Rev, you may ask, the Zephyr Shot doesn't apply the dot effects, and I say to you, yes, it doesn't. That's fine. It's just going to be doing some minor alpha strike damage at a very long range, which is a 6, that might become a 7, that might become an 8 if the Zephyr Archer reaches Legendary, and that's fine. The thing is, with a Zephyr Shot, we're forcing the enemies to come into our shoot bow, which will apply all of our bad shit. That's all. So, the fact that Zephyr Shot doesn't apply the stuff is perfectly fine. It's there just to soften up the enemy as they're approaching us. So it's okay. It's okay. Abducting Cyclone, I've made good use of this for quite a while. Dust Storm might be good if we have an ranged focused enemy. But quite situational. We'll see. Okay, then another optional one will be Tome of Scrying. If I feel like our accuracy is a little bit... If our accuracy on the archers is a little bit bad, we will look to get guided projectiles. That's why we would go into this tome. I am not sure if I can grab this... Oh, never mind. I don't need an astral affinity, so I can grab this as long as I have 2 tomes unlocked, which is... Mwah. It's beautiful. But yeah, it would be for the guided projectiles. Tower of True Sight might be useful on this map simply because we have lower vision range. Again, that's why I put it in the optional section. And then we got Tome of Amplification at tier 3. Now, when it comes to the Tome of Amplification, I will definitely require Tome of Scrying to unlock this, and I might need another Astral Tome. We'll see. It would be for the Amplified Arrows. That's why I would get it. But I have my doubts on this one. Because Amplified Arrows does extra lightning damage, and it does lightning damage to 2 other targets within 2 hexes. Now, it also applies Sundered Resistance on the enemy. Sundered Resistance does not increase the chance that... Never fucking mind, it does. It does give -1 status resistance. That just made it a lot more powerful. I was under the impression that Sundered Resistance only decreased elemental resistance and not status resistance. It does. Okay, interesting. So that's probably a must later in the game. But the reason why I want to experiment with Amplified Arrows is, well, 2 reasons. 1, I want to see if the other targeted units within 2 hexes receive dot effects. Does this 3 lightning damage to 2 other targets within 2 hexes also apply the on-hit effects of the attack? That's one thing that I want to verify. And then the other thing would be absolutely the status resistance. The thing that's putting me away from this is the fact that we don't really have a lot of astral points to play with. And the second thing is, I was under the impression that this applied Electrified, which is the lightning dot. It does not. It does not, and I scoured all of the tomes. we can only apply electrified with battle mages, which we're not going to be focusing on. Hey, Blitz. Yeah, dude, I was explaining our build for today. But yeah, that's that. So those are the optional tomes. And I call them optional because we either get them after we got everything else, or we get them on the way simply to adapt to the situations that we're going to be facing on this map. So, even if I research Afflictor right now, I'm not going to be able to recruit it until I have the City Hall Tier 2. I'm not going to have any support units as of yet. I'm going to go for the Material Refinery, just to get an extra building rockin'. Okay, what units did I get? I did get a Night Guard, so he's going to do nicely as a front line. The Dark Warrior will probably not do great, but we'll see. Amazing that we have 2 Pursuers, and Alaric does have that Crowmaster bow. At the start of the battle, we will summon a Grimbeak Crow. That will simply be utilized as cannon fodder, token unit, that will just absorb the alpha strikes from the enemy. And I did want to see in here, we are gonna go for Miasma Shot. The True Shot and Scatter Shot now leaves Afflicting Miasma and apply Weakened to targets in a 1-hex radius. Yep, definitely going to be adding that. Scatter Shot is a physical ranged, but I don't think I'm going to be able to apply effects to it. But we'll see. True Shot is longer range. I might just utilize that instead. It doesn't scale very well, and it does use our entire turn, and we can't move when using it. But I'm just going to be using it as a delivery system for the Miasma Shot. Our strategy in the early game will be to add Afflicting Miasma for the Afflicted and for the Weakened that synergizes with our build. Okay. Culling Hunter. Do extra damage per negative status effect, absolutely. And then Plague Shot. We will be able to inflict diseased on the enemy, which is not really going to be helping us a lot, but it will do. To be honest, Thorn Shot would be a little bit more useful, but I definitely want to get Miasma Shot. Okay, so that's going to be that. I'm also going to just see what else I can add to further apply effects on the attack. Another thing that I wanted to see for the Mortal Champion is there anything that decreases the enemy status resistance? Nah, it's just crit, it seems. But I can provide extra status resistance to my units, which is not a bad idea. Gonna go with Decisive Command this time around. Depends how our hero evolves. We'll see what we're gonna go for. But in the end, I'm going to be getting that Plague Shot. I'm going to be getting the Barrage Attack for the extra physical damage on the 3rd hit. We're going to be looking to further increase our range, and then we'll see what else we're going to be getting for him. Okay, so let's check the city. Experimentation Chamber. 5 knowledge, 8 gold. Underground laboratory. This is the vendor. Okay, so this is the vendor tree. So that extra knowledge is pretty Gucci. But we're gonna start off with workshop. Into stonemason, into library. To be honest, this is not bad either. So afterwards, depending on how it goes, we might get Experimentation Chamber just for that extra knowledge generation. But we'll look to get Dreadspire and add an extra Night Guard to the group. And probably some Afflictors. We'll see how we do. Okay, we have a road here. What's the specialization of the Outrider? Let's see. So he has Infiltrate, so he likes to be in enemy territory. He's invisible, right? You're invisible, right? You might not be invisible. Let's see. Forest camouflage. Okay, so you're invisible while in a forest. You're invisible while in a mountain. And you're invisible in a swamp. Okay. Wow, that's a big stack already. Got some downstairs going over there. We're gonna look to build that workshop first, and I'll probably need an extra Dark Warrior just to have people on hand. So give me an extra Dark Warrior. It's gonna cost me a little bit. And I'm gonna look to clear. Oh, this is already cleared. Okay, and there's an infestation. Where is our position on the map? So we're in the southeast. Kind of in a corner location. And kind of wasted your turn. Great. Okay, turn. Let's see what we can do. So I guess I'm going to have to return and look to clear this out. I do want to see what's up here, though. A haunted graveyard. Well, I think I can take it on, so let's go for it. And see what we can do. There. The spearmen are going to be a little bit of an annoyance. This is on cooldown. So we're going to look to take the hit. Like so. I'll position the Dark Warriors in such a way that they're going to go for the charge. Hey, Vapor! And then we'll position the Pursuers to hit good. Alright. Let's allow the enemy to go for it. Dusk Hunters, huh? Okay. And we're running a dot build. A dot archer build is the plan here. Okay, let's see. Slowed, we're going to be dispersing afflicting miasma on their front line. Good. That's going to be increasing the damage of everybody here. Yeah, went for Ratman. This is Alaric Grimtane, alchemist extraordinaire. He is the plague lord of the hunting vermin. And the idea will be to apply as much dot effects on the enemy as possible. Disgusting amount of dot effects. So let's go. Yeah. It should be discussed. Gonna do some damage there. The Grimbeaks are gonna do whatever they can. And then the Dark Warrior kills. And I hope the Dark Warrior doesn't die now. Actually gonna move here. Okay, what's wrong with you? Why do you have an extra retaliation attack? What's going on here? Super growth. Okay, it's one of those maps. We got super growth already. So it's probably a demi-giant thing. Ah, that gave us decay. That sucks, because we can now no longer use our lifesteal effect. Gonna be taking a lot of damage over the end turn. Ooh. the damage on those Dark Warriors sucks. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to focus down that, that zombie there. Thank you very much. Do we go for Afflicting Miasma on those two as well? Yeah, probably. Apply Love. To be honest, kind of apply Death if you can. There. You go ahead and damage those Rangers. Kinda scared to send in the Dark Warrior. But I think I'll have to. I'll move here. That position is going to cause problems. To be honest, any position is going to cause problems. Is that a repeating attack? It is a repeating attack, and I barely have enough HP to do that, so... what if I do it like this? Okay. Then I just crash in here. And good, that's giving me 10 HP. Perfect. So now these Sunderers should be fine. And they're attacking the Grim Crows. Perfect. Perfection. And they fumbled. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and break their defense mode. We do have lifesteal on our units as long as the enemy is weakened. Thus the Dark Culture choosing. That's why we went with Dark Culture. Simply because I've noticed that we're going to be pretty consistently applying weakening with this build, so sure, why not? Gonna look to poke. Sadly, my Night Guard is not gonna be growing. Not gonna be gathering, I guess. Sorry, not gonna be, healing up because he has been decaying, which sucks. And there we go. That's that. Nobody died, which is great. And we took out our first nest. The Piercing Cloak. 2 status resistance ignores 2 status resistance. Man, it's like they know what I plan. It's like they know what's up. I think the first... So, because of the action economy, I think the first ability that I should take will be Decisive Command. That's giving me a free action point reset. It's practically giving me a free... it's giving me an extra unit on the battlefield every 2 turns, so that's fine. I'll go with that. If I feel like the hero is just not performing that well on his own, I might reset skills and go for Coordinated Command and just make him into a paladin. As in, a unit that is there simply to support and buff up everybody else. Okay, so that got cleared. We'll probably want to return the boys to the city. Jesus crikey. Why is there a Carrag right on my doorstep? Well, I guess the Carrag is going to be an interesting experiment when we're going to be having a lot of dots. Anything else further to the southwest? I can barely see anything. Is this one of those maps where it's actually might be a good idea to grab the vision range on the scouts? Ugh, what I'm going to be doing? Such a disgusting thing. God. What have we become? Okay, end of turn. Also going to be utilizing the Rush 5 Cities strategy. We'll see how that's going to play out as well. So we're surrounded by mountains. There's kind of like a Okay, go into the underground. What do we got down there? Meeting the mystical Incantatum. Vela of the Free Cities of Incantatum. So these guys are erudite orcs? What? Wait, she's an orc? I guess she's a female orc. I don't know. For a second there, I thought she was an elf lady. But okay, give Whispering Stones to them. Yeah, sure. We're gonna look to be cooperative with this. And we'll see what else we're gonna be finding down here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for cooperation for that magic material. Is there any magic material that's gonna be helping me out with this build? Well, Void Ink is gonna be giving me knowledge, which is always great. Increased defense for heroes, meh. Increased knowledge and mana, yeah. And Imperium is always good, so yeah. As usual, magic materials are great. We're gonna look to grab a farm to boost the workshop. I can only grab huts? My dude, what? My dude, what? Might be one of those locations where I'm forced to build, the storehouse. Well, let's get the extra iron deposit. Gonna have to retreat and heal up one turn, and can I rush that Dark Warrior out? Rush that Dark Warrior out. Just that we have the extra unit, so we can further push out. And I'll probably need an Outrider. Simply because, well, the map is extra super duper holy crappy large. And we need all of the eyes we can get. Is that a Tranquility Pool? It is a Tranquility Pool. I like me some Tranquility Pools, but we'll see if I'm going to prioritize on getting it or not. Also, of course, going to be looking to give our hero a weapon that applies all of the dots of the world, of course. Wait one turn so you can heal up, and then I'm gonna push my dude towards that tower. It's also a good idea to stick to the road, because that should take us to a city of our own culture. But we will see. Also, interestingly, this build will give us Materium. It's going to be giving us a lot of nature. It's going to be giving us chaos. The only thing it's not going to be giving... Oh, no, never mind. We have Shadow Affinity, somewhere from the Dark Culture. We're going to have a little bit of everything. We're not going to have Astral and Order in the early game, but depending on how the map goes, we will see. Because, well, we know there's Umbral Demons on this one, so going for a little bit of spirit damage might not hurt. So we'll see in how we need to adapt. Right, so you wait and turn. Okay, you get a move on. See what's down here, follow the path. Worry. It seems the underground is quite extensive on this map. It might be one of those nasties. Oh my god, that's a pickup? No frickin' way. There was a production pickup right there that I didn't notice. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be grabbing up with the Outrider, that's fine. Let's... do I stick to the road, or do I go to the left to that pickup and see what's over here? I'm seeing an umbral entrance. Okay. Can't see shit. Great. You gotta love it. There. Skaven Plague Lords. What you gonna do? Okay, that's gonna be giving us extra range to expand. Probably will want to mine there. I'm going to be replacing the hut anyway, so get a hut there so we can start getting the extra gold. That'll be fine. Material refinery has been completed. So that will also mean that I'm going to require a magic material node to make maximum use of that building. Also be an interesting idea to see what's over here. God, so many locations that I need to explore. Oh, there's Gregtor. Yeah, we'll want to unlock the city as fast as possible. Get that ball rolling. Try to bring them into the fold. Probably gonna take out the Whispering Stone from here and give it to them. Another idea would be to, well, I'll eventually grab an extra Whispering Stone. Can also use those guys to just level up and win. We go to war with them. Let's keep walking. I'm seeing an umbral entrance there. Lava, of course. Yeah, definitely gonna be grabbing the Tome of Pyromancy quite early. This Brand of Wrath grants non-dark units called weak and increases the damage made by melee attackers against weakened units. Does it also give the... It does also give the lifesteal. Cool. Anti-magic tincture, good for early game cleansing. And we'll have Chaos Eaters. Okay, grab that. It'll be useful. And turn. Alright. So Pact of Cooperation opens its borders. Magic materials can be traded. They currently remain neutral. I'll probably keep them as neutral. They're not really a priority. Gonna keep following the road. There's an exit here, which is great. Let's see the city. Come on. Oh my god, how close do I... Thank you. Hello, Mr. Devotees of Darkness, my boys. I'm gonna go ahead and now take that away. And give it to my boys here. Abso-frickin-lutely. Won't be able to walk through their territory. I guess it's time for us to move left in this area. Not really a lot of fights. I'll grab that and move west. Does this also connect to a separate road? Can't see. Alright, next up we're going to be adding... Do those don't count as farms? I mean, I know it's a hut. I guess they don't. That's horrible. Material refinery. It's only going to be giving me 5 knowledge, 5 gold if I make it. Yeah, experimentation chamber is not boosted. That's bad. Really got shafted on this map, huh? Okay, I think the plan here will be attract population, go for forester. Now there's a silver tongue fruit. That's gonna be great. I would like to prioritize on clearing that. I could go for a boosted library. Okay, yeah, give me the storehouse. It's one of those maps where I gotta get it. I'm gonna be replacing those huts as fast as possible with stuff. Extra unit. Another outrider? Wait on that for now, let the economy build up. And turn. It's kinda really ruining my feng shui here. Going for this, but it is what it is. I was expecting a lot more fights around. Yes? Trade negotiations. During elected discussion on trade terms, you discover an exquisite punishing great axe. I don't care about the exquisite punishing great axe. Offer jewels in exchange? No. Trade the axe for knowledge? No. It's a nice axe you got there. It'd be a damn shame that... Yeah, okay. So we lose 46 Imperium, but we get allegiance. Sure, I'll take that. This has been researched. Start giving me Afflictor. Storehouse has been built. In 2 turns, I'm going to be able to get the Dread Spire ready to go. Give me the library for the extra knowledge. Oh, there is a road here. Perfect. Yeah, we'll want to follow this road. That's not a lot of... That's not a lot of green, man. That's really not a lot of green. Don't think I need to cast this just yet. Okay. Good God. Gonna try to grab that watchtower and then come to the southwest. Okay, peek outside. Cool. That's a fire forge. Go back in and keep going north, I guess. Meeting the diluted stone forge. And we're at war with them. Okay. Things are looking nice already. Yeah, I think the plan here is rush tier 2. Rush tier 2, and then spit out tier 2 units. Gonna be going for Night Guard Afflictor stacks. And hopefully the Night Guard Afflictor stacks will carry us to the late game. Divided realm. A land-dominated realm divided in 2 by an ocean. This realm consists of 2 massive land masses separated by an ocean. Well, kinda is massive. Since we haven't seen any spot of water yet. But it's probably gonna be landmass. Okay, where's the ocean, dude? Okay, there's the ocean. So it's top versus bottom. And we're in a bottom this time around, which I'm okay with. So there's gonna be water around here. That's the coastline by the looks of it. Okay. I'm down. Negotiation successful with Great Rector. These are gonna be increasing nicely. Basic seafaring not needed right now. We haven't seen a drop of water yet. So that's not good. Military engineering and pest cost, minus 25 gold. Founding and upgrading takes less time. We don't need to rush that. That's more for a barbarian culture thing. City structure costs less gold. That might be good. Mine's definitely good. Founding or absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Newly founded or absorbed city gains population. Might want to go for that if I am to rush 5 cities. Speaking of, where do we plant the extra 5 cities? I mean, I guess I just conquer that. That's not a bad idea. Declare war on them and conquer them. Let's go west, grab this. That's showing me the city of Stone Tree. Okay then. Well, that's a good spot for a city. Also says I destroyed. Nah, there's not enough space in between Knoxville and Grakator to make a city. But I will look to integrate this city into my own territory. Okay, you want to go here. Horrible movement. And I'll turn him around towards this area to clear stuff out. I'm assuming you're an enemy, right? Oh boy! Let's get the fuck out of here. Glorious. I'll start moving you westwards. I guess we're gonna meet with the Stone Tree. A lot of enemies. Ooh, nasty enemies too. Like usual. Nothing might crawl towards me and try to murder. No need. Blacksmith would be a lot of stuff would be great. What am I doing? Just wait on that and turn. Curious to see what I find by touching that. Hopefully there's space here for a city. Seeing something weird there. Empire development, knowledge for killing heroes. I think that's going to be needed. I'll grab that now. Because you never know when you're going to be attacked by random schnitzel puffs. Grab that too. And then we're going to look to save up Imperium. Okay, let's touch. Yeah, remember those heroes that I mentioned that we're going to kill? So I guess this would be an okay spot for a city. We see the coastline, and there's a umbral entrance. Hi. I swear to God, it said, hello. And I'm like, yeah, that's totally hello. Knoxville can grab another spot. And I think that spot is going to start becoming quarries. Extra Forester. Let's see. So for an Arcane Institute, I would need a quarry. For the Dread Spire, it's boosted and ready to go. Probably need to go for that. Now. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then the Alchemy Lab. Yeah, that's gonna be good stuff. Give me... Worry about in which direction. Give me a quarry here, just in case there's something on this side. Yeah. With you. Hey, Sagan. Not a lot of growth here. What build are you going for? Dot archers. Or dot crossbowmen. Or dot rangers, practically. All of the dot and debuff applications of the world. Interesting build that I came up with last evening. Found a nice build order. I'm not sure if I'm going to be pursuing to the southwest just yet. Let's take a step back. You go to the northwest. Vision is killer, man. Ah, do I go for it? Bannerman. I do have that night guard to stop the night. Okay, let's give it a shot. I should be able to take him. Especially with that Grimbeak Crow. So just to confirm again. Yep, super growth. Cool. What do you do? Stormcrow's boon with Frost Blast and Raise Undead. Friendly undead corpses revive. Non-undead is raise the zombies. So one of these guys is just gonna come back. I would like to intercept that knight to come at me. Grimbeak on the side. Warrior on the other side. Dwarf now? It's a dwarf enemy. It's a dwarf protector. We're Ratmen. We're Skaven. We're Skaving it up. The enemy is a combination of dwarves and goblins from the looks of it. This guy's a burly man. I don't know. He's a big dwarf. So a normal human, practically. Forward. There. And there our formation is complete and ready. Got food and came back to a dwarf, hell yeah. Okay, here they come. Will they buff up their knight? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hiya. Okay. Ooh, that Damaggio. Okay, yeah, we're gonna look to destroy this guy's face cheeks as much as possible. I'm gonna afflict there. And now we're gonna look to apply as many weakening stacks as possible. Okay. Crash from behind. That's going to take off the retaliation attacks. Can I get away with... Nope. Gonna reset the attack on this Pursuer. He does have a lot of boosted stats. A lot of boosted defense. There, still not a kill. Jesus Christ. That's not gonna do it. Don't want to crash with my Dark Warrior. Okay, what if I do this? That's gonna give me some lifesteal back. Perfect. Then Dark Warriors coming in from the side, and holla. Good, and then I plant the Grimbeak as bait. There. So let's try that. Get blinded upon... Oh no, that's a zombie! No! You little bastardos. Okay, the Grimbeak is acting as bait, that's perfect. And that zombie's trying to get away and was wasted. Yeah, you hit that Grimbeak Crow, dude. Just dies. Dies. Okay. We sadly have to charge through our own nastiness. That's... okay. Well, let's go. Gotta do what I gotta do. And now the Grimbeak can peck your face off. Yes. Take my peckening attacks, pecker. I have no idea what that means. Probably want to avoid that fog, huh? It's kinda not working in my favor now, huh? Probably just want to rush forward as fast as possible. So he's weakened, so if I hit him, I'm gonna get a lifesteal back. But if they hit back, my Night Boy is gonna be having a hard time. Okay, we're flanking it up. Flanking it up. What you gonna do, man? It is what it is. Just apply weakened. Maybe we try to force enemy movement. We'll do something like that, I think. There we go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Grimby Crow goes bye-bye. Understandable. Sure. Sure. And it's a miss. And then they go to town on my Dark Warriors. But these guys are now exposed, so I can go and crash into them. Decently. Hit you. Probably should have prioritized the Dark Warrior to attack somebody that has weakened so I can get some lifesteal back. Cancel retaliations, sure. Get that HP going. Can you guys walk through here without taking damage? That's perfect. It's not a lot of damage, sir. Just gonna have to pepper them up ever so slightly. These guys are tied up, so they'll have to move or stay in defense mode. If they are to do anything. Okay, that guy's getting a little bit beat up. Good hit. A little bit beat up, don't like that one bit. Move in here. You have enough HP, so just hit the hero. I'll probably crash into you. Is that going to be enough to give me enough? Is that going to give me enough HP to survive the next turn? There's a chance that that's going to be a no. Crash in there. I think I can kinda guarantee that he survives by simply giving him another turn and then crashing again. Oh, come on! Wasn't that supposed to give him HP back? That's bull. I call shenanigans on that one. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on the good old weakening stacks. It's a weird build we got going here. So now, yeah, if these guys want to be asshats right now, they could just come down here and just flank my Dark Warrior. We'll see. We'll see if they're gonna run through the... Yep, they're actually gonna do exactly that. Ah, you bastards. I knew it. I should have pulled them back. Definitely should have pulled them back. Well, that is what it is. Crash into him. There we go. And then you do as much damage to those guys as possible. A bit greedy to keep them in. They always go for the easy pickoffs. I know they always go for the easy pickoffs, but my plan there was to use the Dark Warrior. He takes a lifesteal hit, reset his turn so he takes another lifesteal hit, but sadly, this, called a weak, heals the attacker for 10 temporary HP once per turn, and it doesn't go again even if you reset the action, and I didn't know that. So I live and learn and suffer the consequences of my actions. I guess I could reset the battle. You guys, go for the restart combat. You guys have patience for that, or should I just keep going with this result and it'll be fine? Because I don't mind resetting. If I would play on my own, go for it, okay? Reset is for the weak. Go on with what you have. Okay, reset is for the weak. Go on with what you have. Got it. That's what I'm gonna roll with then. Because if there are two opinions, yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. Personally, I like to suffer the consequences of my actions. But that also might mean that I won't be able to take this on. It kind of has a similar setup to what we just fought. Okay, so ruler leveled up. What do you guys think would be better? True Shot or Scatter Shot? FYI, I know that Snapshot into Disruptive Snapshot is the better skill. I know that, but I insist on getting Miasma Shot. Just because it synergizes with our build. Okay? Just to make it clear. If you just start playing the game and you have a ranger and you have to level him up, always go for Snapshot. It's reliable, it's good, it's useful in any situation. When it comes to Miasma Shot and Piercing Shot, those are a little bit more on the situational side. Miasma, I guess, for synergy and to go for something different. Snapshot, True Shot is what you always take. True Shot is what you always say. Could you please explain why? Never mind. All abilities ignore 2 status resistance on their target. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll see how it does. Remains of Dick Bag the Dick. I'm okay. Okay. I like the range of the True Shot. What I don't like is if you give your hero a Mage Lock, your normal attack is going to be doing a lot more damage than the True Shot. True Shot doesn't really scale very well into the late game. That's my only problem with it. But we will utilize it as hopefully, a delivery system for Miasma Shot. That's going to be the plan. Afflictor is ready to go. Perfect. What's Baneful Curse? Enemy units in 1x radius receive Sunder Defense, Sunder Resistance, and Weakened. I already have... Disperse Afflicting Miasma doing that. It's not causing Sundered Resistances, but it does give them Afflicted, which is playing into my strategy / synergy. So let's get Anti-Magic Tincture. It's going to be giving us a little bit of love. A little bit of a defensive cleanse, just in case things go bad. Get that mana going. I I'll want to build a city here, so I'll want to clear this. That's going to be a tough battle. That's charge strike, so he's going to be coming in with the knight. I'll need to prep a little bit for that one. If I remember correctly, Dark Culture doesn't care about city stability negatives, so should be okay. Interrogation dungeon. +2 knowledge income per hero in the prison. Sure. It's going to be useful. Would it be a good idea to rush the town hall, but I wouldn't have enough money to recruit anything, so no, not yet. We'll let that scale up a bit. The Afflictor should be part of my culture, so I don't need the Brand of Wrath on it. So turn. I wonder if I get Brand of Wrath, would that apply the weakening effect of the Grimbeak Crows? Also go for a True Shot because it leads to the ability that gives you more damage of enemy rank or something like that. Scatter Shot doesn't lead into that. Let me show you. Yes, it does. So you could take Scatter Shot into Piercing Shot into Big Game Hunter. So you're perfectly fine to get any 3 of these abilities and you'll be able to reach Big Game Hunter if you so want to. Yeah. Just in case. You're probably still not going to be going for a Scatter Shot, but just in case. Do we stay or do we go? Choo, choo. Do we stay or do we go? No, I'm going to go back and grab some reinforcements and clear this area out. I think that's going to be the move here. You keep moving forward. I guess we meet this city. Hello. Possible negotiations are possible. And then I'll take the road to the north and check the coastline here. You have been forcefully expelled from the underground. Well, forcefully. Well, yeah, actually, it was forcefully. Let's go... investigate that Umbral Abyss, I guess. Oh no, Knoxville has low stability. Whatever shall we do? Rushing this now is actually more feasible. Dark Forge. Draft gold, and then draft per adjacent quarry or mine, and not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, when do I get a second here? Okay, increased cap in a turn, so I'm not going to be rushing that. And turn. I'm gonna start moving in a squad. Okay, who do we get? Defender? Not a bad idea. Crusader. Who would we get? Preacher. I haven't seen a lot of Fiends or Undead. Well, no, we do have Fiends. We have, Umbral Fiends. What's my favorite hero type? Warrior, Defender, Mage, and so on. My favorite hero type would be the Defender, if it's a mortal champion. Well, I guess it depends on the strategy, but no. You asked favorite. It's gonna be the Defender. The Defender with a spear. Really, really like the Defender with a spear. Mage. Another Defender. Orc, Ranger. Mage. Defender and Mage. Lumberger to clear infestations. I guess as a mage I can apply status debuffs on the enemy, so it could synergize, it could work well. But I feel like I'm lacking a little bit of a front line. Because of the infinite retaliations? Yes. Yes. Okay, which one's cheaper? Oh, mine are cheaper. But if I grab you, does that mean that I receive an increase in relations with Gregtor? And you also have level 3? Okay, let's grab you. It's fine. And you're free to level up. And you do have Call the Weak, which means that you can also heal on auto attack. So that means we go Taunt into Vigor. So the plan here is Taunt, Vigor, Resistance, Defense, Greater Defense, Graceful Defense. Afterwards, Retaliator, Invigorating Retaliation, Tireless Retaliator. And then we go back up here to Vigor, Defense, Adaptive Armor, Pure Defense, Weakening Strike, and then depending on what weapon we have equipped, we either go for Defensive Master if we have a polearm, or we go with Braced Defense if I decide to go for a one-handed / board, sword and board type of build. Yeah, so that's gonna be that. And then once we have those, we will simply add whatever else we want to add. Let's adjust the appearance of this unit. Anybody wants to be my Skaven Rat polearm user? Anybody wants to be my boy? Okay, Blitz. Baron Blitz. Atom Bomb 3554. Thank you for becoming a follower. Welcome to Hit Point In. So we're going to be Baron Blitz. The Bomb Boy. Skinny as fuck so it fits? Sure. Baron Blitz the boy. Who squeaked. The boy who squeaked. Okay, that's dumb. Alright, so practically I'm going to be calling you BB from now on. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Yep, keep that physique. We're going to let you have a giant tail. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Face. Sure, we're gonna be rocking that. Eye color, gonna go with yellow. The eyebrows of God. We'll rock with that. Beard style. Let's go. Gotta go for the Sensei Splinter look? Sure. Sensei Splinter look. I don't remember Splinter's hair. Did he have long hair or was he a bald dude? I guess I'm gonna go with that. Gonna go with a ponytail. And then, there we go. Bloop. Sensei Splinter look. Outfit-wise, well, I guess I could give you the pajamas, but nah, it's not gonna fit the bill. I do like this. You kind of have that heavy armor underneath with a tabard on top. I like that one. Probably gonna be rocking that. Yeah. Good, and then for helmet, probably not gonna give you a helmet, I'm just gonna let you witness. I do love the Warlock mask, though. Give you a hoodie. I could give you the good old-fashioned, or the mocap, or the god. Oh, don't we have a samurai hat? A straw hat? No? Oh, man. It's fine. I'm not gonna give you anything. I want to see your face. And then for a cape... it doesn't really fit the bill. Could work. Cool cloak. This is what the leader has, so no. I like that one. Or we go for a little bit of a chaos. And you can make the joke talk to the hand, and then you just slap them with the chain. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's rock that. Sure. And then armor color. Ooh. Do we go for that shiny and chrome? Chaos. A little bit of gold trimmed. Yeah, let's go for the shiny and chrome. You hate getting your armor dirty, but you gotta do what you gotta do. There we go, that's our boy. We got the veteran's pikes, that's giving us an extra retaliation attack, that's not bad. And then we'll see what we find. I will need... I can't rush that because I'm going to need the cash. But you get to go west. You get to come southeast. You get to check what's down there. And you get to move preferably north on the coast. And see. I feel like I'm a little bit behind on the curve. I kind of wished I had an outpost going already. But simply how this map is made, I'm not going to be having a good time. I think I need to just take a step further back towards the city and start clearing from there outwards. Lore of Loot. Brigand camp must be destroyed. My forces will defeat the brigand camp. If your soldiers are so easily bought, I'll buy them. And I grab a warlock. Nope. They want me to kill this, and they're sending a force. Sure. What do we got down here? Knowledge? Hell yeah. We'll check the underground. Tincture is ready to go. Okay. So now we have to choose between Tome of Pyromancy, Tome of Roots, and Tome of Rock. We will get all three of them, though. But we gotta decide between these for now. Huh. So because we're fighting against umbral demons, I feel like I should prioritize Pyromancy for the fire. Or, if we want utility in Vine Prison, I go for Roots. And I think that's going to make it things easier a little bit on max difficulty. Or I go for the Blade on the Rock. And I get a Rock Blast, which might be helpful to break some of the defense of the enemy. Not bad. Not gonna get Cryomancy. Maybe super mega late game, but not now. So... my mind is telling me go Roots. Just go Roots for now. Root Rock Riot? Root Rock Riot. Okay, let's go Roots.
To unravel the secrets of nature, you must be of one mind with the trees and their spreading roots.
Yep. I know. I gotta be one mind, one love, one something. Stars above. Is that a song from U2, actually? I don't know. I'm so curious to see if this affects my Grimbeak Crow. Fine. Give it to me. Finally, I can start getting some of the big boy units that require 6 turns. Jesus. That's a lot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for Night Guard first. And we reached here to engage in the glorious fight of the glory. Good thing about us is that they have to come to us. My lack of draft faith is disturbing. Yeah, it is. It is quite disturbing. Okay, Institute. Blacksmith. Another option would be to go for the Dark Forge. I'll probably go for the Dark Forge, huh? Yeah, we kind of need to get some of the boys running. So let's say I get this. Herbalist is not really going to be that useful. I grab the Dark Forge. I place it here. There's going to be a quarry, quarry, quarry. Okay. Can I replace this with a quarry? I can. Okay, I'll be rolling with that then. Let's add a Dark Forge. It's kind of decreasing my population increase, but we will do. Let's go. Each turn, some of my dudes become distracted. That's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, but... But maybe, just maybe. So we gotta bring these guys into an area where they're gonna get effed. Probably gonna be this side. And I bait them with the Grimbeak. That's an Honor Blade? Okay, it's an Honor Blade. I think that's gonna be the move here. So this is where the battlefield's gonna take place. Sun Priest is gonna be a little bit of an annoyance. Oh, I do have that extra Dark Warrior. Place him on the flank. Okay, we'll run it like this. Do I have to cast anything? Nope, nope. No, let them come. They'll need to crash. There's a possibility that these guys are going to come from behind, which is going to suck. But we'll want to let them crash. I think the move here is I bring this Night Guard on the south side. Like so. True shot somebody in the face. Doesn't do anything just yet. No, let them approach. Okay. Let's see what happens. So they should all dogpile, hopefully, on the Grimbeaks. Big heal. That's fine. Never mind. They're coming from the side. disperse afflicting miasma right there. And I guess we're gonna start going to town, huh? %85 chance. Alright, start peppering. Start peppering. Gonna look to spread the love as much as possible. Reset you. You're gonna stay right there in defense mode. You're now gonna open fire on them. I think it's gonna be better to move forward. Okay, go for it. There. Hit them and hope that we blind. No, we don't blind it, resisted the blind effect, so we're gonna take another attack. And then I move Blitz forward. I taunt you. And then I go in defense mode. Yeah. Interesting formation. I like it. I like it. It's good. Yeah, he's gonna try to get away. And then be pinned. Sun Priest goes for an attack on my boy. I get some HP back. What is he doing? Eating some grass. That's what he's doing. Oh, fuck. I forgot that the mercenaries can do that. Forgot that the mercenaries can displace. Well, I might need to turn my attention a little bit to this side, it seems. Okay. Still kinda fine, maybe. The bleeds are going off. They are taking damage. No, not anti-magic. Tincture. Disperse miasma on the south side. Good. And then we're gonna look to hit these guys as much as possible. We want to use their retaliation attacks. So we can get the archers away from them. I guess just spread the love. I'll move in here, hoping that the Grimby Crows are gonna attract the attack. Crash into them. Good, that's giving us a little bit extra HP. A big hit there. Would that be a kill? Or am I better off going for a defense mode? I think I'm better off going in defense mode. There. So far so good, so far so good. Things might go bad now. It's gonna be a little bit of a pick-me-up. Awaken. Sure. Ooh, big hit on that Night Guard. That sucks. Please don't kill. Oh god. And yeah, they're trying to gang up on the Dark Warrior there. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine, right? We gotta get those guys out of there. Can that guy handle himself? I think so. If I move you away now, you die. Okay, let's hit there. Okay. Now this boy can get away. We kill this guy. Good. I move here, I taunt the Sun Priest, and then I kill this guy. That's the move, that's the move! Good. And then you move here and finish him off? Okay, okay. Then I got another scatter shot. How about thee? And I look to finish him. Can't really rely on the dot just yet. And then I don't have to worry because this guy's gonna attack my polearm user because he's taunted. Huge. Big gooch. Give him some love. I can't reset my hero? That's sad. Alright, give him some love. Give him more love. It's fine! Woo! We did it, guys! We saved Christmas! Christmas. Poisoned Blightbringer. Greater Blight Shield. Melee attacks hit. Ah, man. Kinda wish it was the Static Shield or the Frost Shield or something. But I guess I'll have to do. My ruler leveled up, so now he finally has Miasma Shot. So he's now online. With this, sadly, Thorn Shot is denied to me forever. But it's okay. We're just going to be applying dots with other effects. I'm going to go for a Culling Hunter, into Plague Shot, into definitely getting Barrage Attack, and then Sniper Focus, and all of that good stuff. So since I'm going to be getting that Dark Forge, do I slap a Quarry there? I could slap the Quarry move. Okay. So I have to take that out next. Aw, he can't reach the safety of the territory. So maybe it would have been a good idea to... Oh, no. I have to grab a Forester here, and then I'll be able to acquire this. It's pretty far away. Okay. You keep going northwest. And I guess that's an end turn, right? But yeah, I think from here on, we're just going to look to get a stack of tier 2, 3 stacks of tier 2 units. Usually you don't really rely on the tier 2 units. You'd rather grab tier 1s, which scale very well, or tier 1s that evolve into tier 3, or straight up tier 3. But I guess we're not going to be rolling with that one. Activate the Brand of Wrath. And hopefully that means my Grimbeak Crow is going to have a Brand of Wrath. Oh, I forgot to grab a signature ability. So, Materium. That's going to be giving me Purging Strikes and Still a Stone. Nature. That's going to give me Blight Strikes. Inflicts 2 blight damage and 20% damage against targets that are poisoned. Sure. Pack Leader. Nah, we're not going to be having animals. Initiate of Shadow is going to be giving everybody flanking attack, and I get Soul Draining Strike. Or Frost Strike. It's going to be Initiative Nature. Initiative Nature. And then I go... Don't have Light Strikes. I don't have poison attacks yet, but I could. Culling Hunter? +1 damage per negative status effect of the target. I think I'll go Culling Hunter first, because, well, we're already adding quite a few nice effects on the enemy's butt cheeks. So why not? Is that just 3 gremlins in a trench coat? I wonder. Or is it gonna be more? 3 gremlins in a trench coat, man. Early, those 10 HP for Initiative Nature are very solid. I agree. I agree. It synergizes well. The dark units are a little bit on the squish side. So having that going is nice. Well, the idea with the dark units is that they compensate the fact that they're squish with the fact that they have 10 HP per hit if the enemy's weakened. So that's what you're looking into. But yeah, I need these guys to survive long enough so that they can have the extra HP to survive. Cool thing is, what's the base? So these guys have 85 HP base. Oh, no, 75 HP base. And they'll get another 50 from the ranks. So that's going to be 125 plus 10 from nature. 135. Not bad. Not bad. A typical tier 3 unit has 90 HP. You know, to put things in perspective. A dragon has... No. I think specifically the Bone Dragon has 150 HP, but the Bone Dragon you could consider is a little bit of a weakened state entity. Yeah, 140. The normal dragons, I think, have 150, right? Oh, no, never mind, 160. Still, well, it's a tier 5, you kinda expect that. Alrighty then. Should I stay or should I go? We go! We go. I can't stay. I have to just heal on the move. Oh no. Poopy. Never mind. Blop, 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 blop. No, I can't escape! My baby boy! And you grab that. Cool coastline you got there. There. Right, so Night Guard is gonna be coming along. Let's end the turn. Independents are moving independently. That's gonna be done in now. Oh my god, that's such a boost. We just shaved off 2 turns off of the production of the Night Guard. That's so good. That's so good. We can also get the blacksmith going now. I need so many buildings. It's pretty cool to stack health. All the ranks, nature affinities, super growth, and other stuff can play like a potato and still survive. That's true. I don't think we're going to be getting super growth, but we will go for Gaia's Chosen into Nature's Wrath in the late game. Just kind of like a quick recap. We will go Tome of Alchemy, Pyromancy Roots Rock, Tome of Mayhem for the Misfortune stacks, Tome of Cycles for the Decaying Projectiles, Tome of Pandemonium for Vessels of Chaos, which is going to be giving us increased damage depending on the debuffs of the enemy. So it works hand in hand. Tome of Calamity to turn our fire strikes into fire and ice. Tome of Paradise for Gaia's Chosen, and then Tome of Goddess of Nature for the Nature's Wrath. So it's going to be further giving us light damage on our base attacks plus crit. Afterwards, we're going to be adding Inquisition, Wind, Scrying, Amplification, and we'll see what else. Or we'll see if we're going to be adding those optionals on the way, depending on what we need. As a front line, I'm thinking of experimenting with Chaos Eaters. See how that works. Do I rush Item Forge? Don't think so. Not yet. Probably will want to look to get more... Well, probably will want to look to get more knowledge. We have a lot of tomes to go through. The fact that I can't get a farm... Oh wait, can I get a farm from the herbalist? Does this count as a... It counts as a conduit. Okay. Okay, fine. I understand. Let's get Arcane Institute going. I need another city. And I need it... pretty quick. I'll go for that brigand camp and try to build a city here. Yeah, it's I cooked it myself last evening. Bind the Gremlins to you. Oh, that'd be so good. But I don't have enough mana. Okay, let's kill them. Let's kill them. They're going to give us XP. They're also going to be very hard to pin down. What did I take from my race? Hideous Stench. To further decrease the status resistance of any enemy unit in melee. It does. Grimbeak does have Brand of Wrath, and now he has Call the Weak. Okay. Makes him a little bit useful. A little bit extra useful. Not by much, but a little bit. So with these asshats, we'll want to rush. Sadly, Nightguard is going to stay on the bench. So let's fucking go. This might suck horribly. Hideous Stench and extra accuracy on ranged attacks. Those were the only two that kind of made sense for the build. I didn't go for extra damage, simply because we're not going to be focusing on extra damage, we're just going to be focusing on applying dots. So those are the only two that kind of synergized with this build. How's that? I didn't check to see if I was in range for, Taunt. Spelly range rats, yeah. Because our delivery system is practically going to be the miasma. Hey cat, what's up? One sec guys, I'm gonna pick my cat up. Come here, boy. Come. Yes. Yes. You're a smelly rat. You're a smelly rat. Yes. Okay, smelly ratty meow. Yeah, he's a pirate boy. Pirate boy. Okay. pilot boy. There, and now we have a cat cam. Yes, little cat cam. Oh, cat cam, yes. Okay, back to the fight. Oh my god, he's almost dead. What a twist. We attack from behind, mother trucker. Bloop. Okay. So I think the move here would be... Now I have to kinda move them around. So I taunt that guy. Smash into him. Could reset the move on somebody. Could also fire my true shot. That's an interesting option. Or I do this. Reset the archer's move. He'll do big boy's damage. Good. Then we go for a true shot on that guy. That makes him teleport outside of the miasma, which sucks. But it's alright. Ah, he's gonna displace as well. Fuck it. Displace him. Oh, in a weird, awkward position. Night Guard gotta stay out of it. Ice Shackles. Oh, sure. Target enemy unit and one other unit within 2 hexes. Yeah. To be honest, I maybe should have used that on this guy. Because I think these dudes have slippery. Oh, get it. Oh, yeah. What's up, best boy? What's up, best boy? Think I move forward and attack to displace. Good. Activate Charge Strike, which is going to be a kill. These guys are skirmishers, so they're not really going to be doing the best. Perfect. What's up, cat? Okay, that's done. You have received your scratchies and now you are satisfied? I guess he's done. I'm just gonna keep the pillow on my lap because it's warm. And because the cat might return. Yeah. Usually when he wakes up, he likes to be cuddled. So that's what happened there. Yes, Mr. Night Guard, level up, become big, become strong, become burly. Chestplate of Vitality. Yes, sirree. That'll be useful right here. Level up for our ratty boy. So that's going to be Resistance. And then for a signature, I'm thinking... Initiative Materium. That could give me still a stone. For extra survivability. I could also go with Initiative Nature on him and get Blight Strikes, because the enemy will have poison. Soon. Yeah, 10 HP is not that much. Well, no, I guess it's a decent amount for everybody else. And we are a little bit on the squish. He doesn't get 10 HP. Okay, yeah, fine, I'll do that. I'll do that. And I'll keep going down this path. Getting close. 2 levels on, I'm going to be having Graceful Defense. That's going to be great. You haven't leveled up. Let's keep moving. We have to take this location so we can grab the city. Act of loyalty someday. Defender my favorite class for Dragon Lord as well, or something different? For Dragon Lord, if you're going to be going for an immortal, unkillable, destructo, solo, one-man doomstack killing machine, you have to go Warrior on the Dragon. Yeah. So if you want to go for the most OP build, you gotta go with the Warrior. But if I gotta say something favorite for the Dragon, I usually like Mage. I usually like Dragon Mage for my Dragon, personally. I love a big brain dragon that just sits behind, that just like casts magic like a badass. But you can't really go wrong with anything. Dragons are just very powerful. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I wonder if I can bait this guy. Because I'd like to bait this guy into coming towards this stack in particular. You go check what's up there in the north. Is this just a peninsula? Seems to be the case. And turn. I think I'm going to look to boost my relations with Gractor as much as possible. Probably not going to be useful on the next particular turn, but... Huh? You going to move in? Okay, that's good. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Infestation is sending an invasion force. It depends in which direction are these guys going to be moving. You're going to go east, because these guys are going to allow us to pass through their territory in one turn. Shazit Vision allows buildings on claimed blah. And I should be able to walk on their sunshine. And then for Nox, we're going to move towards that Silver Tongue. Rush and grab Afflictor. Rush and grab Afflictor. We want to give our hero his own stack, so let's go. Oh, by the way, the stack is going to be, in theory, our strategy is going to be 3 Night Guard with another 3 Afflictors, and we're going to be replacing one of the Night Guard or Afflictors with a hero. In Blitz's case, it's going to be Blitz, 2 Night Guards, and 3 Afflictors. We'll see how well the Afflictors scale into the late game. We'll see. Again, Tier 2 units have a bad rep. They tend to not be great, and they tend to be ignored. It's an experiment. We'll see. Building, increase cap someday. We don't have farms, so we're still gonna try to grab soil tenders, but we don't really have farms. I might need to get that. Yeah, get it. We'll need at least 5. Yeah, not a fan of Tier 2 late game, only solid with a lot of rank ups. Well, in theory, they will have a lot of rank ups, and they'll have a lot of enchantments. As backup, if we feel like Afflictors just don't cut it, we will sidestep our build and go for the optional Tome of Wind and transition into Zephyr Archers. I can't move forward. You have to wait there. We have to see what the enemy does. Sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see. What's the path that the enemy takes? perfection. So, I'm not exactly sure if you guys noticed, for those who play Age of Wonders 4, I'm not exactly sure if you guys noticed, the AI, Marauders at least, no longer reinforce each other in the latest patch. Latest patches, I guess. But nobody told the AI this. Nobody told the AI, hey, Mr. Knight, you're alone now. Okay? I don't know, Devs. I feel like you should tell your AI what changes you make to the AI. Just saying. And we have the perfect target for those knights to charge in. Little green big boy crows. I guess that's gonna be useful. There. Crash into me, brothers. Okay, you didn't crash into me. Why did you crash into me, brothers? Could have crashed. Could have had a good time. Place these Dark Warriors here. Move the archers up. Give that guy a true shot. Just to fuck with him. There. And turn. His Alpha Strike is going to be a little bit weaker now. Boop. He's still a knight. He's still going to be doing a decent amount of stupidio damage. Is it worth it going for that? No, not worth casting anything. We're just gonna apply the good old-fashioned love. Good old-fashioned love. There. Crash into its booty cheeks. Bloop. And then just so the Night Guard feel a little bit better about themselves, hiya! There you go. You want to send any extra units up my butt? No? Okay. It's fine. It's understandable. Oh no. Well, I guess the unit is just gonna run away, right? Dies. Okay. Cool. Where did those guys come from? I have no idea. What do we got? Scorched climate. This realm's climate is marked by scorching heat. Desolate provinces are common. Arctic temperate and highland provinces are absent. Fine, I'll do it myself. The good thing is, we are eventually going to be getting Tome of Paradise, which does contain a terraforming spell. It's quite late, but it's in the build, so it'll be useful. It'll be helpful. Good. Stoneforge is sending a war party, so they are going to be either going to be here or they're going to pop up straight into my booty cheeks. That's probably going to be appearing from this side. We finally have poison arrows ready to go. Let's get Blight Blades. I wish I could cast poison arrows right now, but it is what it is. And yeah, we're definitely touching that. We're definitely fighting. Hope this Night Guard gets to survive. I'm gonna be looking to reset if I make a mistake. I think I need to be a little bit extra careful with the combat and not lose units right now. Each unit that I lose is a significant drawback. Because, let's be honest, on brutal difficulty, the AI cheats like a motherfucker. They have extra resources, they have extra draft coming out of their ass, which is weird that they should really get that checked at a doctor's. But yeah, they'll just throw stacks of entities at you. It's Grixolis all over again. Alright, let's... Free XP, yes, but we have to reach a state in which we can survive their attacks first. To acquire that free XP. Gotta get that free XP, eh? Okay, let's set up formations. Can I handle this without one of the Night Guard? Their only ranged option is way up in the back. Okay, let's risk it. Let's risky rich. Should have checked to see if the true shot would have worked from a little bit of a mile away. Okay. Sigan, are you by chance Romanian? What's up, cat? Come up here. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. What do you think so? Because you said details. That's usually a Romanian expression. Dettagli. So that's why I was thinking that maybe you were. Because I rarely hear it in English. But maybe there's a possibility that it's a very common expression in Latin languages. So that's why. Yes, little... So this is his regular position, and now he's just gonna sit here and he's gonna sleep. Yes. There we go. Is he usually needy? He likes me to be there when he poops. And he usually starts begging for food at around 3. Oh, no, you're from Latvia and we have Fesikums? Same vibes? Probably. Probably. Yeah. Dettagli. Details. Okay, yep, got it. Thank you. Those guys just decided to go their separate ways, which is amazing. I can't really use the true shot this close, but it's fine. Poop thing is weird. Does he feel vulnerable when he poops? So, he's a bit of a dumbass, and he leaves poop chunks lying around his butt, and he scatters the poop everywhere in the house. So we have a tendency of grabbing wet napkins and then wiping his ass. So now he's used to the fact that when he poops, we're there. So now he calls us over so he can poop. He thinks that we need to be there so he can poop. Of course, if we ignore him, he just goes and poops. But yeah. It's that's how he got used to it. What you gonna do? So yeah, he's a little bit needy. With that in mind, give it a good old-fashioned cancel. Ooh, bleed effects. Gonna start wailing. Gonna apply damage and bleed effects to those guys as well. Gonna reset this dude. Good. So the issue here is the fact that this guy will simply do full damage. Unless he's taunted. Okay. He'll simply do full damage on his next turn, so that's why I want to decrease his HP as much. Even kill, maybe. Or do I let him crash into Blitz? Not gonna have a good time, that's for sure. Okay, we'll let him crash into Blitz, and I'm gonna start working on that Protector. And I'll send the Night Guard on him. Might be a little bit of a problem. He might take a A bit extra damage, but let's see what happens. Okay, as expected, he will do some. Yep. And then kill. Perfect. That's a giant-ass looking goblin. I feel like he's more on par with a orc. And he's gonna go for the Night Guard, of course. No? Oh, okay. Going for the hero. Because we're flanked, distracted? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that Primal Darter needs to fuck off. We just ate his boss. Yeah, he just ate his own boss. That's adorable, I guess. We're gonna have to get this guy out of there. What's the move here? I think I shoot those guys with True Shot, which is gonna cause 50 Shades of fucked up over there. Then I use the Grimbeak to waste those guys' moves. Perfect. Blind took effect, so he won't be able to hit us anymore. With those Primal Darters, I'm simply going to move the Night Guard away. That's going to force the Primal Darters to go around so they can attack. And then I use Blitz to do an attack so he can get some lifesteal back. And then I position the rest of the archers to receive our new friends. Another move would be to go for some ice shackles on those guys. But they're empowered by magic. They'll do a stupid amount of damage to those dudes. Okay, ice shackle them. Because this way they can't reach some of the more important targets. So we're kiting them around. They'll have to come through the miasma. They'll take weakening attacks. They're eating their own friends. That's great. Oh, this was a beautiful. This was a beautiful battle. No Fs. Okay. Let's start applying the love. Gonna stack up those bleed effects. Gonna stack up those dots. You're gonna go ahead and taunt that guy and go in defense mode. Grimbeak, chill. Dark Warrior, chill. Night Guard, stay in the back. That's that. Let them come. I'm expecting... Oh, they're going on the Grimbeak, sure. They're gonna be canceling retaliations, but they should also take a big chunk of dot damage, right? There it is! There's the 20 blade damage. That's what's up. And then miasma just went away exactly when we needed to, because now we can charge. Good hit. I think the Grimbeaks can finish off. Good. Then we'll want to charge those Primal Darters, but first, let's apply the weaken effects. Reset you. It's probably going to be a kill, huh? And then charge the Blitz Boy into the souls. Nice, clean, good fight. And another 150 knowledge. Ruler leveled up. So now I can get Plague Shot. We now have a 90% chance to inflict disease on all enemies in a 1 hex radius. And I think my wife's gonna arrive shortly. Because my cat felt something. Good morning, Dee Dee. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? How are you? So if it is my wife, I will be right back. I'll run some ads and let's see. No. I don't think so. You're drowsy? Because of all of the cold weather? Sure. Just take care of yourself not to get a cold as well, I guess. Yeah, so I'm getting plank shot. I guess it was just somebody on the staircase of the building talking on the phone, and that made my cat jump. Remains of Tisha have been collected. If I were to recruit from the Pantheon, let's see. Sundrin, Yaka. I mean, if I want to be a little shit, I could just grab Big Dog Johnson, but I'm not going to do so. Might grab a Makai, though. He's a defender, he's going to look to survive, he has the Crocmaw, the Crocodile Worship. It'd be interesting. Although, as a shepherd, he's not going to be having anything to evolve. It's fine. I'll think about... Or maybe I don't recruit anybody from the Pantheon. You want to come back? Nobody's coming yet. Okay. I guess he doesn't want to come back. He's just gonna sit in front of the door thinking that somebody's gonna come home. He's right that somebody's gonna be coming home, but it's probably gonna be later. Should I stay or should I go? Okay, so what I need to make sure is that I stay Will that dude attack me? Do the same weird move as before? We'll see. You get to go northeast. You get to wait, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We're also kind of expecting an attack from Stoneforge. The party might pop up out of here and start wailing on us. We'll see. You know, that invasion force. Ah, no, he went back to defend. That's worse. Faux pas. During diplomatic negotiations, Sini's Pain approaches you quaking with anger. This is an error. Your hero, Blitzboy, has bad-mouthed me. Rest assured. For 12 turns, Blitzboy is going to have lower morale. But... I'll do it. I'll do it simply because that's going to increase the speed at which I get that city. It sucks a bit, but active vassalage is going to happen in 2 turns. Hello, Snaron. What's up? Poison arrows are ready to go. Perfect. So now we're going to be able to get that those poison stacks on the enemy. I'm going to go with the Blight Blades. I gotta love the tasty resources the vassals provide. Well, that's a thing. That city will soon become mine completely. It's not going to be a vassal city. That's bad. New Empire Development. What do we got? Road building, expand, farms. Wait on it. I'm doing your favorite culture. I'm doing an experimental build where we're going for dot archers. We're looking to add as many dots and debuffs on the enemy as possible. That's going to be reflected in our build. Okay, Baneful Curse. No, I need healing roots. just as a little bit of a sustain for us, because we are a little bit on the squish side. Kinda want to see what's down there, because if these guys run towards the south, it's gonna be bad. So basically our tier 1 tomes for archers, not all of them. We're gonna go specifically for... I'm not sure if I'm gonna be transitioning into Zephyrs. I'll see how Afflictors scale up into the late game. I'm actually gonna go and try Afflictors out and see how they do. We had this discussion a little bit before, but tier 2 units have a bad rep, so they might not be so great. But if they're not great, and then yes, I will go into Zephyrs. I'm not going for Glade Runners, simply because I'm not going to be playing around with the mark target mechanic. I'd rather just have the Zephyrs for the extra range and for the bombardment ability to just soften the enemy up a little bit and let them come to me. I know, but I would have went for a Glade Runners if I would have went with a Reaver culture. Maybe another build another day. So no, I'm going for the Dark Culture for the weakening. I started off with the Tome of Alchemy, which is doing great. We'll see how it runs. Okay, so I'm gonna do it here. Those guys should attack. But that Night Guard can't be in range, which sucks. Okay. I need to send this Night Guard back to the city just in case that war party from the enemy city bypasses my positions, which sucks. Gonna run around here. Arcane Institute is going to be ready soon. End turn. There's also a possibility that I just make peace with the city down below. I do have the money to pay for peace. We'll see. It all depends. Oh, there they are. Okay, that's better. That's good. And that guy went north and left the camp exposed. I think that's the best case scenario. And I should be able to grab this city on the next turn, so we're not going to be spending any of the Imperium. We're just going to invest everything into getting the city into the fold. In the end, you'll be needed towards Gragtor. So I'll send you that way. And I'll rush that Afflictor out and send him that way as well. What do I need? It's going to be another Night Guard. So let's start that. And this is only going to give me an extra rank for tier 1 units, but if I get the armory, it's going to be an extra rank for tier 2. I should get that. No, actually I need to prioritize the shrine a little bit, because once I activate Blight Blades, I'm probably going to go into the negative. In this scenario, I think I prioritize destroying the Brigand camp. I don't want to risk them generating an extra party. Yeah, I think that's going to be the move here. And I hope we have enough mana to make this fight happen. Okay, let's see what those boys have. Charge Strike. Big Knight damage. Scattershot is a little bit not in range, so we would kinda want them to charge us. So, place the Grimbeak there, and we're gonna kinda surround them. You definitely are more experienced than I am, if I may ask. I don't know how much you've played. my good sir. So I can't really tell you if I'm more experienced than you. But it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I have around... hours don't really matter in a video game because most of that time I could have been AFK in the game. 250 hours and a tons of videos. I think I have around 700 hours and a ton of videos. But as I said, I do stay AFK a lot in the game. So your question is that you also asked on Reddit and Discord, okay. A number of playthroughs is a good gauge. Gauge. Number of playthroughs. Hoo boy. I finished around 7 or 8 scenarios, plus around 4, unknown realms, and then I've also finished several scenarios multiple times. Yeah. Dark Culture suffers with lack of support. That's true, but it depends if you want a support, you know? You can get away with not getting a support. You managed to master Warlocks, Cavalry, and Curse Bane. Okay. What seems to be the issue? I'll just patiently wait for you to finish asking your question, and then I'll respond with whatever's needed. Place you on the side. And then I move up. I think I do it like this. Yeah. Then I move Hero here, and I move Archers behind. There we go. That's going to be the formation. They don't have anything ranged or too deadly. Well, the deadly thing is going to be that Knight. But without support, prolonged fights become a wipeout. For example, if enemy has poison, decay, and etc. with slow effects, army melts. That's true. So, if you consistently face enemies that have those things, you're gonna have to specialize a little bit into adding extra heals to your tomes. I think we just... Oh no, we didn't block the knights. Perfect. He's gonna have to go around. That's awesome. You tried to go dark with nature tomes, and it was the only successful build. So yeah, you could do that. Go with nature build. It's a good idea because you're going to be receiving extra HP and regeneration and heals, so that works. Don't necessarily need a support if you have enough mana to cast. You can just go for some heal spells. But to be honest, one of the most synergistic tomes that I've noticed that goes with the dark is getting alchemy going. Alchemy can provide you with the cleanse, and afterwards, I guess, could go some order a little bit for some extra buffs and heals. Give your Spearman healing active skill on Nymphs giving AoE cleanse and very, very good regeneration spells. Yeah, and then you just supplement an Entwined Protector in there just to provide you with the shield buff. Yeah, that works great. Absolutely. So I would want to disperse miasma here, for starters. Then, I start applying everything. While your favorite Dark Chaos Fire plus Materium early game dominance turned catastrophic late game without support, a Scald was not good enough to sustain prolonged fights. Well, the main role of the Scald is to improve your combat offense. Scald is not really great for a defensive purposes. I guess you could try going down the Nymph route. You could try to acquire fairies. I'm not exactly sure which one of the fairies is the defensive fairy, but there are some support fairies you could grab. Another option would be to go for the Druid of the Cycles. The damage department, yeah, Scald is amazing on the damage department. Scald is the go-to support unit to buff up mythic units. I would suggest you get some heal or even better cleanse on Chaos Materium build. Alchemy. Tome of Alchemy for the cleanse. And then when it comes to getting some heals, you still have the Dark Culture, right? So the Dark Culture will Dark Culture plus the Tome of Alchemy will give you Afflicting Miasma. That's going to guarantee that your enemy is going to be having weakened on them, which will give you lifesteal on your melee units. I think I crash in here with the warrior real quick. There. Then I keep applying that. And then I reset. You guys, are you gonna crash? Not in range to crash yet. Which is fine. And then I'm gonna reset your move. Okay, tonic ability AoE. No, tonic ability is a single target, and you would need a support unit for that, so it's not going to work for the Dark Culture. You're most likely going to be relying on Afflicting Miasma and Cleansing Anti-Magic Tincture for the cleanse purposes. So that's what you would get it for. Yep. And then, you get Scald. You do get Scald, and at the beginning of the fight, you focus on going... No, so, this is the thing. And the Tincture, it's still going to be good if you're going to be going for the Scald anyway. It's a good idea to go for the Scald, and then you just spend the first 2 turns of the battle applying Regeneration and Rally on your boys. You can always dip a little bit into one of the tomes that provides you with a decent heal, because you have to remember, you can grab any Tier 1 and Tier 2 tomes without needing an affinity of that specific tome. So you could just grab a heal tome like Tome of the Beacon, or something that's going to be giving you a good heal spell that you could add to the mix, you know? Gonna give that Grimbeak a little bit extra love. Okay, then I shoot that guy with a decent amount of damage. Can't get on the other side. Okay, I think I need to do this. Perfect. He's been taunted. I don't have to worry about him anymore. I can move forward with a Night Guard and put him in defense mode. And you stay in defense mode until that Grimbeak Crow dies. They'll have to step outside of that miasma if they want to do any damage. Grimbeak's dead. Understandable. Miss. Some damage on that Dark Warrior. Knight's dead from the, what's it called? Knight's dead from the dots. And now we're going to start to work our magic on that hero. Question is, do I apply the miasma on that side? Yeah. I think I have to. Good. And then this Night Guard will take a stupid amount of damage. That's a bad idea. I can crash into you. That'll do. Still not a kill. I need more. 35. I think I take a step forward. I move the pursuers here. Do extra damage. And then I still can't kill with the Night Guard. Damn. I don't want to waste an attack there. But if I don't waste an attack there, he's just going to do full damage on the beginning of his turn. Okay. It is what it is. I gotta. Sucks. And then I move forward, which a little bit sucks, because now I'm in the miasma myself. But I tied those animists down, and I forced them to move. Also, you also found that the Ritualist Hero are one of, if not the best Dark Culture. They provide so much early and late game. So the Ritualist Hero fills up a void in the Dark Culture. It practically gives you an early game support unit that you're lacking in the Dark Culture. So yeah, it's pretty gosh darn good. Early game region on map and late game cleanse, heal plus region in battle. Yep. Sadly don't have enough to go for anti-magic tincture. Also, the revival is pretty lovely. Yeah, it is. People underestimate the power of the Ritualist. I think the move here is back off. I'm poisoned and bleeding. Alright, get over here. And then I run for the hills. You prefer going regeneration tree as each spell gives them regen? Even coordinated command? You actually skip it? Okay, wait. Which one are you talking about? Oh, you skip the revive. I guess so. You'd rather go for the AoE restoration or something, right? Now I understand what you're saying. Yeah. You prefer to give everybody restoration. You even skip coordinated command? I usually just grab the decisive command free action. 3 spell trees, flat heal, regen, and defense bolstering. Yes. So you're going for the AoE regeneration spell. I also kind of like the create flora, provide regen, provide stuff. And you just become an invincible hex. I think the move is back off. We let the tear gas disperse a little bit. This might backfire horribly. Oh, fuck, that's bad. That's very bad. That's horrible, even. Okay, so that has dispersed, so we can now move forward. Hit that crocodile. Get him off me. There. Then I reset... I reset you, I think. I hit him with the miasma. And then I move everybody forward. Except the hero. Big hit. Night Guard goes up. Yeah, I think that's the move here. And then you move all the way back here. Go defense mode. And then these guys are going to catch up. There. The thing is, you send your support ahead with melee AI dumb as they're rush at your hero, drop offensive roots, and they're immobilized, cursed, and get shredded. Oh yeah, that's true as well. Can you go both routes, or do you just... Can you only grab the... Yeah, you can only go offensive flora or defensive flora. So you go offensive flora, and then you grab the restore ability with the AoE regen. So that's how you do it. Got it. Yeah, okay. I guess I've been playing a little bit of this game, and I know what's up. Yeah, sure, that's a great strategy, man. Now I'm kind of... No. This ranger build does work well for me. It's allowing me to... Ooh. Taking a little bit of too much damage. This build is allowing me to utilize a weird ranger build that I don't usually go for with the afflict miasma thing. Oh, that's beautiful damage. Go for it. Nice crit. Nice ice cream crit. Step outside and finish this guy off. Glorious. And then we're gonna look to shred that guy's face up. And then leader shreds. You stay out of this, man. You just stay back there. Then you also went for Summon Shield Unit from Nature with Glade Runners, plus passive that grants Spearmint Healing active, and you have almost an unkillable front line that can withstand almost any damage. Interestingly, I actually recommend that you do keep a Night Guard around, because it's a polearm unit. Even though it's a working build, you still like a role-playing Chaos Blitz Materium, but so far unsuccessful without good support. I think it'll be fine. Just focus on grabbing Ritualist heroes, as you said. They're doing great. They can be your support. They sustain your army excellently. And do have a Skald here and there. In the stacks that you don't have a Ritualist hero, add a Skald. They're going to have a little bit less regen, less sustain, but you should be able to compensate with the weakening plus lifesteal plus anti-magic tincture stuff. And then late game you have Gaia's Chosen plus Nature's Wrath Goddess. Actually, no, you're not going for Nature's Wrath because you just said that you're going Materium Chaos. So which major transformation are you going for then? Do you just go Demonic Transformation? Because, yeah, if you're going Glade Runner, if you have Nature and Astral, you go Astral. Yeah, but if you're going Glade Runner, Entwined Protector, aren't you better off with just going all the way into Nature to Goddess of Nature? You go Chaos Material, and then you go Demonkin. I can help you out, man. It's not really gonna help you out there. What's your purpose for the build? What's the end game goal? What are you striving for? You don't mix Chaos with Nature, kind of ruins aesthetically for you. By the way, you can deactivate visuals. I'm just saying, you can deactivate the aesthetics from somewhere. I can't really remember from where, but you can. Yeah, so you can deactivate the Spawnkin or the other stuff if you don't like them. I need to figure out where, though. That guy's gonna run for the hills. He's still gonna attack me because he's a bitch. Oh, never mind. Dice for the poison, because that's why we have dot damage, baby. Gucci. I get an eagle bow. Lore of the Loot. You destroyed the brigand camp that was threatening Gragtor. He's relieved. I always need more gold. I can gain a Night Guard. Give me a Night Guard. Give me a quick and new Night Guard. This news for you also? Okay. Recently learned that buffs and debuffs renewed upon cast, which means if you cast Cursed Bane on it, the last tick will be 2 times. Yes. If you reapply the debuff, the duration of the debuff resets. So, let me see. Where was it? Races. Hunting vermin. I don't remember how you would deactivate the major and minor transformations. But when I get a major and minor transformation, we'll look into it, okay? But I remember that you can do it somehow. Okay, so, hero leveled up. Have you ever tried playing Dark with positive stability? Feels to me as a waste of passive for the culture. You're still receiving a economic boost. So, the benefit of having that, ignore stability malus is the fact that you can expand you can go for a fast expand on your cities. You can really increase them and ignore the stability, and even delay the tavern and the bathhouse and the blah blah blah. But eventually you still want to get them and be stability-wise positive, because it's a economic boost. So I think it's simply an early game advantage. Extra defense. Remains of... Really? No prisoners? No prisoners? Just more remains? That's... okay. Okay, he can't reach me on this turn. He will. He'll definitely attack me, which sucks. Do y'all always skip Mortal Champion passive? No, I don't. What do you mean? I have not skipped it. I have Decisive Command. Oh, no, you're talking about these ones. The Mortal Champion passives. It depends what I want to do. I know, it depends what I want to do. Here's your answer. If you feel like you just need a little bit of extra sustain, you could go for foraging training and endurance training. Yeah, it is. Very good. If you're going to be focusing on your units doing extra damage, you could go for this. If you feel like you need more tankiness, you're going to go for defensive formation. Always nice. But the reason why I'm skipping it is because I really wanted miasma shot and having killing power on my leader. First and foremost. Probably, eventually, I am going to be getting some of this stuff. I'll probably take this, though. Foraging training. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 health ones, the regen and the max health, I'll probably get those. I just want to grab... To be honest, I don't really need Barrage Attack just yet. I'll probably grab those 2 now, you're right. They're quite powerful. I'll still keep the Crowmaster's Bow simply because the Grim Beak is just so good. For the Eagle Bow, that increases accuracy, I sleep for now. I agree. Do I have an extra item going? Ah, no, it's just the Mace of Smiting. So that deals bonus damage to fiends and undead. And I could grab that Blight Shield. Okay, if you want to share your favorite hero class, also explain why. Don't leave us hanging with just, oh, I like the Spellblade. Oh, actually, that is a valid topic of discussion. What do you guys think of the Death Knight and the Spellblade? Good for flavor, I guess. The new Spellblade and Death Knight are amazing. Why? Tell me why. Massive boost in production. Do I get more draft? Do I get more production? Okay, give me the stone mace. Ooh, beautiful. Nice, and then I can just use this turn to produce some cash. Spellblade, depending on weapon, can deal tons of damage to either solo or AoE. Could you explain that? What weapon would make it deal... Do you go for a charge weapon on him? If you have a charge weapon and get melee mage, you can rush into the back line and then cast an AoE spell. Okay. Or you could just get a mage and cast an AoE spell from the other side of the map. Are you thinking of charge damage into killing momentum into a AoE spell? Is that what you're... Spellblade will lock them in? In what way? Okay, well, I didn't want that stack anyway. And having prepared spell buff will destroy their HP bar as he will rush into them in melee range, flank, or something. Okay. Personally, you can't comment as you never play this game. It's a good game. I'd say. And turn. Curious to see if that guy is gonna jump on me booty cheeks. I'm expecting him to do so. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, these guys do receive reinforcements. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit of an iffy battle, I think. That's a mage. He does have curse. Got a bastion, they got a gore tusk. This is a good spot to bait them in. Oh, but I don't know if I have enough HP. Shit. Spellblade has two spells that he gets from the tree. Lightning or Flame Invocation. Second one is the two tiles. Okay, so he can rush in, attack, or use Invocation, and next turn use the AoE spell. Okay. Got it. Oh boy, don't think I can... I might be able to bait him in, but there's also a possibility that he's just gonna go for the dudes that don't have that much HP. So let's try to maybe bait his attack. That can work. Fine, stick here. That's probably gonna... This dude's probably gonna just move away. But, let's see. Death Knight is more of a duelist with his debuffs. He can cut down huge enemies if he has a polearm and curse debuff. They didn't come in. They did not follow through. Bad. Think we just hold position here? Okay. Do they want me to go to them? Oh my god, my dude's on fire! Why is my dude on fire? My dude's on fire. Well, I don't wanna. Ah, but now they're in range to use that curse thing. Such a dangerous situation. I already have a good posture. Thanks. So I guess we get in range to charge on the next turn. I think that's the move here. Is this one of those that jumps? Cursed target ignores status resistance disease, sundered, weakened, and cuts off 2 centimeters off the pecker. Okay, let's run with that. See what happens. Oh, right, he can move and do that. I forgot. So far, game is amazing, but something just feels way better than others, meta, if you will. Oh, my boy. Okay, they crashed. I can get some health back. What's the move here? Did I play Stellaris? Sadly, no. I think I have it somewhere. I think I do have Stellaris bot somewhere. Reset you. Give him another shot. Does it say do I move forward and do it that way situation? That's gonna get you killed. Or it's gonna heal you up and make you survive. I would love to tie those guys up. Huge update coming this year. Match, if I remember correctly. Okay. What's up, cat? Come back up here. No, cat. Denied. Even if I were to send you... Fine. Cut him. Kill. Move up by 1. And do damage. I think I'll have to sacrifice something. Or we cleanse this entire part. Doesn't really help me by much. Move in and I taunt. No, that's gonna get yourself killed. But I also need you to move forward so you can hit somebody. I think I do it like this. And then I place you forward. Yeah, if I knew that I would place him here, I would have used the anti-magic tincture on him as well. Okay, this is gonna suck. Perfection. Oh, that's so good. Bad hit. Sure, buff up that bastion. Ugh. Ugh. Please don't die, Mr. Dark Dude. Mr. Dark Dude, no. Okay. Do deeps. Do even more deeps. Oh, destroy. Absolutely. Good stuff. Move up and eat. I think you make a run for it. I think that's my move here. Hopefully I can get him to survive. I plug this hole. So if I do that, he dies, and I do get some HP back. Good stuff. That ain't much. This guy's just gonna get focused down, I'm thinking. Oh, this way he can't reach. He'll have to move forward. Okay, I'll put you in defense mode. Let's see what happens. Oh boy. Oh, great. Went for the Grimbeak. That's amazing. Amazing. Shoot there. Tie him up. I think we just rush now. Move around here and taunt that guy. Good. Defense mode. You are out of the battle. And everybody rushes forward so we can start applying and hitting. Try to apply weakened. Okay, what else can help us out here? It's probably going to be ice shackles on somebody. Yeah, let's use magic on that bastion. Boy doesn't like magic. There. It's coming in. Good, 10 extra HP. Piggies are attacking... which one? Night Guard. Sucks. But, no, never mind. He fumbled. He fumbled. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's very good. It's very good, Reggie. It's very good. Oh, yeah. Kill him. Nice. Okay, and then you can take a hit because you recuperate enough HP so they can't go through. Alright. The question is, do I... No, I don't think so. I don't approach the porcupine, I shoot it from afar. And then my move is reset you, kill the pig, Then we move forward with our hero. I shoot the Bastion, and then we kill the Bastion. Oh my goodness gracious! We didn't lose anybody! Oh, that's crazy! Oh, that's awesome! Oh no, fuck. Here we go again. But that will be it for today. Because I do have to go. I gotta get ready for work. If you guys like what I do, please hit that follow button. I'm just gonna call this dot stream. And we're gonna continue exactly where this fight left off. Yeah, it's gonna be the cliffhanger. So if you guys like what I do, please hit that follow button. It's going to notify you when I stream. If you want to further support me, also subscribe. If you're on YouTube, I have multiple guides and playthroughs that you guys can check out. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, for it does help with the YouTube algorithm. That's it. And I wish you boys and girls a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah.